This is your host, Danny, and this is Usage Tips from English Plus Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about the difference between heap, stack, and pile. Let's start with heap. But first, what do we use these three words for? When we have a lot of things on top of each other, that's when we use heap, stack, or pile. But are they the same? Well, not exactly. Let's start with heap, as I told you. A heap of things is usually untidy and often has the shape of a hill or mound. That's what we call a heap. Remember, usually untidy. For example, now the house is a heap of rubble. So that was the heap. What about the stack? A stack is usually tidy, so kind of like the heap. The meaning is very close, but the stack is usually tidy and often consists of flat objects placed directly on top of each other. For example, a neat stack of dishes. So that was the heap and the stack. What about the pile? Well, a pile of things is a general word because a pile of things can be tidy or untidy. You're just talking about a lot of things on top of each other. You're not mentioning whether they are tidy or untidy. For example, a neat pile of clothes. So to recap, the pile is the neutral word. It can be used for tidy things or untidy things. But if you want to say that the pile is tidy, you usually use stack. If you want to say the pile is untidy, you say heap. If you're not sure, use pile. Pile works every single time. So that is the difference between heap, stack, and pile. I hope you learned something you didn't know about before, and I hope you put that knowledge to good use in your conversations and in your writing. Another day, another usage tip by English Plus Podcast. This is your host, Danny. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you next time.